How to read fingering charts. You're trying to figure out how to play the music for your band homework, but you can't remember a note. Here's how to find all the answers to every "how do I play that note" question in band class. Hi, I'm Trevor Dimoff. I teach music and band. In this episode, I'll show you how to read a fingering chart for any band instrument. On the back cover of your band book is a map for your instrument. It's called a fingering chart. And each of them is a little different when you're reading them. On the left-hand side of the page, there's a map for your instrument. This one's for flute, and it shows you where your fingers go and a diagram of the instrument. On the other page, it shows you every note that you can play and where you put your fingers and what it looks like on the staff. So once you learn a new note, you should circle the note here so that you can find it again quickly if you ever need to. Your homework is to circle the first 5 notes we learned for band class, and then it will help you find them. Sometimes there'll be 2 ways to write it, and so they've written them both down. Best idea to circle them is to make sure you can see the information as quickly as possible. This page is for oboe, so it shows you the picture from the front, thumb and front fingers, pinky keys, and it shows you where to put your fingers. So the first notes we learned for band class, circle them so that you can figure them out faster. Anytime there's 2, always try the first one first, because usually it's a better sound. Sometimes it's because of the way the instrument plays, that there's more than one way to play a note, and sometimes there's a better choice than the other. Always start with the first. For the clarinet, we have a picture of the thumb at the back. That teardrop is this key, and then the front buttons. Circles are for fingers, and the keys are shaped like the keys. So the first 5 notes for band class were C, D, E, F, and G. And circle the notes or the fingerings. For saxophone, this is a picture of the baritone saxophone, but all the saxophones work the same way. So these are the first 5 notes for saxophone. G and A and B and C and D. Trumpet uses valves. First, second, and third valve closest to you and farthest from you. So each of these notes, first ones we learned was open, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1, and open. Trombone shows us slide positions. Watch the bell, because that's the best way to find the difference between 3 and 4. And the first notes for band class were B flat, and C, and D, and E flat, and F. And the baritone is the same idea as the trumpet. First, second, and third valve, closest to your mouthpiece, closest to your face. And the first notes we learned in the bass clef were B flat, and C, and D, and E flat, and F. The percussion book is a little different. We have a layout for bells, like you're playing in class, xylophone like we have in class, and here's a picture of a keyboard. So you start with the lowest B flat, C, D, E flat, and F. Those are the first mallet notes. And the percussion book also has a bonus page of all the percussion rudiments that will be starting soon. And that's how to read a fingering chart from your band book. And now you know how to read a fingering chart for all the band instruments, so that you can figure out how to play any note in your book, or even how to play notes on a different instrument.